What are your thoughts about fighting here in New York City, getting it legalized?
You know what? It would be great to get it legalized in New York City. I think this is a hotbed for MMA. There's a bunch of great schools in New York and a ton of good fans, and I think we would sell out anywhere you went.
Yeah. So. Now, you recently got on the, as far as your career-wise, you recently got back on the winning track. I mean, obviously, we talked about a little bit about that. I mean, it was a big win for you, obviously, to stay in the UFC after having like a murderer's row within the division. Where do you think you stand now within the division, knowing obviously, you didn't win a couple big fights there, but obviously very competitive?
I think I still have to build myself back up. I fell pretty far with those string of losses, but I'm getting back on it, and I think I got a few more fights before I'll start to get back into the higher competition.
Now, we talked about MMA in the East Coast and stuff, but I mean, a lot of people still don't know Dan Miller, though. I mean, they still know the name. You still had a lot of, you fought Bisping, saw Chael Sonnen, who obviously came this close to beating Ashley Silva. I mean, do you think that actually helps you by knowing that you were, you went on the ground with Damian Maia, the guy they said that had the best ground game. Obviously you fought, you gave everything you can against Chael Sonnen, and you stood up with Bisping. I mean, does that help you actually in the back of your head be like, I got to stand and bang with these guys and I can hang?
You know what? Even before that, I knew I could hang with the top of the division. It's just getting in there and making the adjustments to get the win. When I fight those guys, I got to get the win. So I think it helps the fans recognize me a little more. But personally, I got to get in there and get the win.
Now, one thing that we're going to talk about that a lot of people are asking is when you're fighting yourself. I mean, when you're fighting in the cage and stuff, what goes through your head as far as that? Because I mean, a lot of people are expecting you to take Bisping down more often in that fight. You didn't do it. So I mean, was that part of your game plan in that particular fight?
No, I mean, actually, game plan was to stand with him first round, make him think, okay, he's going to stand with me, and it just didn't happen in the second round. It just wasn't there.
You did it in the third round.
Yeah, I got one in the third, but the second round, he was doing a real good job of staying outside and just making it real hard for me to set up that shot. So, I think I think it's a testament to his game.
Do you think it's more of a credit to your ground game, or do you think it's more of just a credit to just to kind of knock Damian Maia's ground game a little down to a normal level? Because everybody kept saying going into that fight that Damian Maia was the best ground game in the UFC. You fought him the whole time on the ground, and he didn't obviously finish you like he does with everybody else.
It's one of those things. This third round, he was on top, and I don't know really what it was. I don't know if it was my game, whether his game. It's just the way the fight went.
Let's talk about Joe Doerksen. Obviously, you're fighting Joe Doerksen, a UFC 124 in Montreal. Let's talk about him as an opponent. What are you looking at to match up against him?
Joe's a real tough dude. He's got a lot of good fights. Fought some real good guys, and I expect a war with him. I expect a 3-round fight and just going at it. So.
You think you could take advantage of him on the ground with a little jiu-jitsu, or because I know he's a wrestler, if I'm mistaken?
I think I'm better at some aspects than him, and I think he's got some edges on me. I think it's going to be a good fight.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it. Dan Miller, UFC 124.